seeing him in the 7 spot, but he's been slumping lately. Josh Rojas at second base, and Tim Elko bats 9th and plays first base. We are underway on a Tuesday night. First pitch breaking ball in to Mike Tauchman. Ball in the air to right field. Cam Smith moves towards the gap and puts it away for the first out. Hit hard by Tauchman, but he's out number 1 to start this game. 6 of these 9 the first time around. Now a 3-2 count on my draw. And a swing and a miss. Lance picks up strikeout number 1 as he gets my draw swinging for the second out. OPS at 976, but he goes down here on that slider down and away. So Shane Smith strikes out the first batter he faces. That's where he was last year in the major leagues. This one skied to center. Luis Robert Jr. is there. Puts it away for the second out.
Check out.
Yiner hits this ball well to right. Going back on it is Tauchman, and he will make the play in front of the wall. Mike Tauchman makes a play on the backhand stab as Yiner sent him to the wall, still scoreless. Swing and a miss. Lance has gotten to a 3-ball count on the last 3 hitters, but he's retired all 3 of them. That's his second strikeout.
Series against Astros pitching for whatever reason.
There you go. That is Luis Robert Jr. against the Astros as he sends one to the wall. Gets by Cam, and that could cost the Astros a run. Head throw into second, and the Astros are going to give up a run here as Cam Smith let that ball play him a little bit, got by him on the rebound, and then his throw into second. They had no chance to get Teal trying to score. Now Luis Robert Jr. has taken over that mantle.
Well, I'm glad he's not in our division.
Yes. He was at 368 with an 11-11 OPS coming into tonight. Lance strikes out Josh Rojas to end the inning as he.
There was a sinker at 92 earlier in this game.
Well, he gets the lefty on the changeup, and that's a double play. Only Paul Skeens has a lower batting average against on the changeup than Shane Smith, and he throws his first one according to StatCast and gets a double play out of it.
And it's good to be back in town, and are you kidding me? You better speak fast.
One pitch, one out.
One pitch, one out. Father's Day weekend is coming up.
Sure. So that's a special add-on just for dads for Father's Day weekend.
Oh, that's a fair ball. That's going to head down the line. Mike Tauchman will have himself extra bases. Cam Smith will barehand it out of the corner and get the ball back in.
When you look at how well Paredes has been playing, when you look at Jeremy, you know, there's no all-star game that doesn't come with Altuve on the ballot. You know, he's just a consistent part of what we love about this team.
Now a 3-2 pitch coming to Miguel Vargas with the bases full, and that is a pop-up. That will not score the run. Out goes Pena, in comes Meyer. Someone needs to make the call. Infield fly rules invoked. Pena makes the call, and he throws a strike to home plate just in case they decided to send the runner home. That's a big second out, Blummer.
So what we're going to do on June 18th is
base hit into left. One run's going to score. Melton ends up not throwing the ball home. Instead, he'll throw it to Pena. And the White Sox now have a 3-0 lead. Edgar Caro drives in 2 with a bases-loaded single.
Kind of wonder if he kind of had tucked that in the back pocket, maybe use it a little more frequently.
Cam with a base hit into right field. Cam Smith, who enjoys hitting at Dyken Park, coming in at 280 for his home games, and now has a single to add to that total. That's a ball ripped over the head of Miguel Vargas, heading towards the wall. Cam Smith being held up. That'll be a double for Jeremy Pena. That was a little bit conservative from Tony Perez-Chico, who's been a lot more aggressive sending runners lately, but he did not take a chance here with one out.
There you go.
Ball smoked to center field. That'll get the run home. Pena's also going to tag, but it's a bluff. Cam Smith will cross the plate. Cam scores his 20th run of his big league career on the sac fly by Isaac Paredes, RBI number 39 on the season. In that right side category, and nobody compares to what he has done against the Astros.
Man.
And he just sends this one to left field, and he is going to add to that total.
Unbelievable.
Luis Robert Jr. who moved down to the 7th spot in the lineup from Will Venable because he hasn't been hitting lately. Had just 2 hits in his last 9 games and struck out 14 times. But tonight, he always feasts on the Astros.
That was a changeup, too. He caught it out in front. But as we know, here at Dyken Park, I really could have done without him doing that as we were showing them.
Mountain has to come in quickly, and he will make the catch. Second base umpire Brennan Miller conferred with John Tumpain, the third base umpire.
There's more speed and athleticism for him to take those chances with, TK.
There's a 3-0 pitch swing and a base hit for Victor Caratini. He saw 3 changeups off the plate, finally got a fastball to his liking, and has himself a base hit. Up the middle, hit the mound, and that helped slow it up as they turn 2 with Josh Rojas getting to the bag and throwing out Cam Smith. Second double play turn behind Shane Smith. Runner goes, and this one's hit way up in the air. Christian Walker in foul territory. Plenty of time for Mydroth to get back to first, and that's the first out of the inning.
Scattering 6 hits, only allowing 1 run.
There goes the runner. Pitch is wide. No chance for Kyle Teal. Jacob Melton, 3 for 3 in stolen bases, playing just his 8th big league game. That ball skied way up in the air. A long run for Tauchman, but because it's so high, he has time to get there right on the foul line for the final out of the inning. Kyle Teal, left-hand hitting catcher, who's getting the start. 3 out of 4, but a tough at bat against the lefty Sousa, and Sousa makes quick work of him. A 3-pitch strikeout for out number 1. Or
hit with nobody on.
Give him a day off.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Rojas goes down on strikes. How about Bennett Sousa?
Great job.
Strikeout, broken back, ground out, and another strikeout, this time on 4 pitches. Sousa, great inning. Ground ball to third, could be 2, to second for 1, and the White Sox turn their 3rd double play of the game. Caratini, Smith, and Jake Myers have all hit into inning-ending double plays. Wow.
Well, that's an impressive number to have it on both sides of the plate, and there you go.
Another strikeout with a slider. Sousa gets all 4 left-handed hitters tonight, striking out, swinging at the slider. From Alabama, Florence High School, and then went to LSU. Caratini goes after a 100-mile-an-hour pitch up over the top of the zone and flies out to center field for the first out. So there is the first out for Grant Taylor. Ground ball, so no strikeouts in his debut, but a 1-2-3 inning against the Astros. Quite a successful first big league outing for Grant Taylor, whose friends and family celebrate in the White Sox section. That is strike 3. So Dubin able to solve Luis Robert Jr., getting him on 3 pitches. He started and finished the inning with a 3-pitch strikeout. Jose with a base hit into left field. Pena will be held up. Bases will be loaded. Nobody out in the inning. Jose, a 2 for 3 night with a walk. Who had his first career slam earlier this season at Dyken Park. Hits with the bases full and nobody out. Yiner sends one to center field. Plenty deep enough to score a run. Paredes is also going to tag. He'll get to third. It's now a 4-2 game. Line drive, sac fly for Yiner Diaz. Into center field, coming on Robert. He will make a sliding catch to prevent another run from scoring. Myers put it in play to center, but he's out number 3. It's got Josh Rojas leading off, and he goes after the first one and hits it right to Jeremy Pena, who has shifted nicely right up the middle. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 9th. Just 1 out so far. Try to hold up. The throw to third is in time. They throw out the runner, Michael A. Taylor, for out number 2. That is out number 2, right?
Like that.
But he is not, Izard has not necessarily been that much more effective against lefties. This ball hit hard past Izard, but the second baseman, Josh Rojas, is there for out number 1. Cam goes down on strikes, misses the changeup. Izard has 2 outs here in the inning. Game alive and bring the tying run to the plate. In the air, loop to shallow left center, coming on Benintendi, and he'll put it away for the final out. The White Sox have beaten the Astros 3 out of 4 this year and win the first game of this 3-game series by the score of 4-2. Shane Smith